It's 2041, and the tallest structure on this site hasn't been lit in 9 years. These are the coke ovens. For 170 years, nearly every ton of iron on Earth started in a row like this one. They're cold. Behind them, the new stack is running a plume, and the plume is only steam. Past the ovens, the yard where the material arrives, this is iron ore, pressed into pellets the size of marbles, and it is already rust, iron locked to oxygen since the rock formed. That is the whole job of a steel mill, and always has been, not melting the iron, taking the oxygen off it. The pellets go in at the top of the tower. Coke did 2 jobs at once. It burned for the heat, and its carbon took the oxygen off the ore and carried it away as carbon dioxide. Here, hydrogen does the taking, blown up through the falling pellets at 800 degrees. That is well under melting, so nothing turns liquid. The pellet goes in red and comes out gray and metallic, still a marble. And what the hydrogen carries off is water. 200 meters on, the old blast furnace, capped. Here is the odd part. Steel was the hardest thing on the list to decarbonize, and it moved before easier things did. 3 explanations were on offer: that a government banned it, that the carbon price did it, that the car makers demanded it. None of them account for the timing. A blast furnace is rebuilt about every 30 years, and around 2038, a run of them came due at once. Nobody knocked one down, they simply declined to rebuild. The window opened onto the first decade of the solar age. Down on the casting floor, the iron from the shaft goes into an arc furnace and comes out as steel. An operator works the tap in a cotton shirt. Her father worked this same floor in a respirator, and he retired with a cough she does not have. It did not arrive evenly. Duisburg ran its new tower on natural gas for 3 years because the hydrogen was not yet affordable. At Port Talbot, the old furnace went cold 3 years before the new one struck, and some families left in that gap and did not come back. Out the back, the yard, and a finished coil going onto a truck. It is automotive sheet, 1.8 millimeters, and the robot that will weld it into a car door cannot tell what took the oxygen off it. That was always the test. Steel is around 8% of the world's carbon, the largest industrial line on the inventory, and it bent without anyone agreeing to go without. For 170 years, the reductant was carbon. Now it is hydrogen, and the mill breathes out water.